Hey everybody, we made it. It is Saturday and you are with me, Pastor Nat, your coach, helping you win the day. And to help you do that, we are going to talk about maturing in Christ. What's the goal of parenting? Is it to create creatures who depend on you your whole life? Or is it to get them to strike it rich so your retirement is realized? What about teaching? What's the goal of it? Is it simply to move them from one grade to another? Is it to get good remarks from parents so you get your raise? What about coaching? What's the purpose? Is it really to win the championship? Is it to accelerate your career to get into the big leagues? What about discipleship? What's the goal? Is it so you can have the biggest Sunday school class? Is it to get your model of discipleship into the speaking circuit? Or is there something more? Is there more to parenting, to coaching, to teaching, to discipleship? There is, and that's what we're going to discover as we continue our series, He is Enough. This is what Paul said in Colossians chapter 1, beginning in verse 28. So we tell others about Christ, warning everyone and teaching everyone with all the wisdom God has given us. We want to present them to God perfect in their relationship to Christ. That's why I work and struggle so hard, depending on Christ's mighty power that works within me. Now, you may remember, Paul has been talking about the inclusive and scandalous nature of the gospel. The true gospel is that salvation comes through Christ alone. It is a free gift offered by God to everyone. No one can earn it. No one can buy it. Not one person is more deserving of it. This makes the value of the gospel priceless. And that's where we pick it up, where Paul says, we tell others about Christ, warning everyone and teaching everyone with all the wisdom God has given us. Now, I think the ESV does a better job translating this by saying, Him we proclaim, warning everyone and teaching everyone with all wisdom. You see, this is the job of every Christian today, to expose people to Christ, to expose people to the truth of Christ and the teaching of Christ. You see, we don't want to preach Christ as we want Him. We need to present Christ as He really is. We present His truth. We need to present His teachings as they really are. Why is this so important? We do this so that they will be presented to God perfect in their relationship to Christ. Again, I think a better translation is mature in Christ. There's this false teaching today that says salvation is merely a free ticket to heaven. Maturity, sanctification, and/or discipleship, it's an option. Friend, this is simply not true. Discipleship and Christianity are as connected as lordship and salvation. You see, the goal of parenting, teaching, coaching, and discipleship is maturity. It's about being able to live successfully. For us as Christians, it is to grow people to become fully mature in Christ. And as Paul was fully dependent upon God to do so each and every day, that's the goal. That's why this is my challenge for you today. Pursue maturity. As the joke goes at my house, how many boys do you have? My wife says 3. No, wait, 4, including my husband. In other words, it's that old notion, boys will be boys. But we shouldn't desire to remain boys. We need to become men. The same is true for us as Christians. We don't want to stay as baby Christians. We don't want to hold on to old sin habits and reject maturing in Christ. That's why this weekend I want you to identify one area that you are not maturing in. What is it that you are holding on to that you need to let go of so God can begin to mature you today? But then you need to start doing something about it. And the best place to start is by asking God for help. Ask God for the desire to strengthen you, to give you the ability to pursue maturity in Christ. Remember, Christ saved you on purpose and for a purpose. So today, begin to let Him make that a reality. When we do this, friend, we will win the day.